Going live. I'm live right now. Okay, can't see a thing with this live thing. Hi. How are you? I'm gonna make some food today. I'm excited. Oh, you gone. That's all right. Can I make this bigger? How do I do this? I'd rather it be full screen. It's whatever. I'm making food. I should share this. Share with the world. Share with the world. All right. All right. Right. Cool beans, cool beans. All right, let me just start. And when someone comes, I'll turn around and check it. So, when someone does get here, decided that I'm going to make cabbage, fried cabbage, because it's my favorite. And I'm going to make like chicken wings out of cauliflower. I'm making this up off the top of my head. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. So let's see what happens. We're going to turn the oven on. Let me know if you have any questions. Just put them on that little chat thing and I'll have it for you. I'm going to do 400. 400 sounds right? Like if I do it, it should be like 400. I really do like cooking. I always wanted to be in a cooking show. I've actually been soaking. This is my cabbage. It's Savoy cabbage. I've been soaking it. It's what I do. Oh, it's just me. It's just me. Some music on. All right. I'm making messes. Pay no attention to me. Cabbage. I love me some cabbage, even though I'm making messes everywhere. Lily, you're not even gonna eat it. It's cabbage. You can see me making a mess right now. All right. So I'm gonna cut up this onion. Put a little bit of water running because my mom always used to say that if you run cold water, stops the pain of the onion. If that isn't witchcraft, I don't know what is. Go ahead and cut that onion. I feel like sometimes I always feel like it takes such a short time for me to cook. and it really, I feel like maybe it doesn't. So if you get bored, go ahead and ask me something. Or you can just watch me cook. It's no big deal. Gonna watch me make a mess. That's fine with me. It'll taste good, I promise, at the end. The mushrooms at the bottom because you might as well just make all the shiitake mushrooms. Yes, that's right. They're shiitake mushrooms and they're delicious. And then the cabbage. There's 2 people here. Hi. All right. Me trying not to make a mess, which of course I will, because I'm me. All right. Damn it. I promise I'm not terrible at this. I'm gonna have so much sweeping to do. I'm gonna put that top on there. Lily's looking for stuff to clean up, but she don't like veggies, so I gotta feed her anyway. So how are y'all today? Are y'all actually here, or am I just crazy? I'm just crazy. All right, let's make this cauliflower. So I'm making this for those of you who just showed up. Hi. For those of you who just showed up, I'm making this like fried cauliflower thing. Well, baked. It's baked, but it's like chicken wings. But I just looked at the recipe for like 5 seconds because that's how I cook. I look at the recipe for like 2 seconds, and then I decide I'm just going to go ahead and and wing it and see what happens. So that's what's happening right now. So I'm excited to see what happens when I fry this up in the oven, and hopefully it comes out like chicken. If you haven't noticed, if you can actually tell, I'm obsessed with copper. I don't know why. It's crazy out here. I'm gonna be like Salt Bay, but not as cool. Messy Bay. Making messes in this kitchen. I don't know why I'm using this little. I have a big one. I don't know what's up with me. So I put the oven on 400 degrees because it sounded good. 400 degrees sounds good if I want crispy chicken, right? That's what I feel like. All right. Let's put this somewhere that makes sense. There we go. Let's make sense over here. All right, so we got the cauliflower. Throw this out of the way. There we go. Oh, someone left me. That's all right. All right, so now I'm gonna get a bowl. I'm gonna put this over here. This is gonna turn out so weird, watch. It's gonna be weird. So, I'm gonna take a couple water. I'm gonna put it in this bowl. Remember, this is all off the top of my head, so if you make this and it comes out gross, don't blame me. You watch me. Hi, how are you? Hi, Raisins. Myrtle. I like your name. It's a cool name. How are y'all today? Where's the flour at? Oh, here it is. All right. So I'm going to do a cup of flour. That's my husband. He's here. I told him he could come. He could be part of our thing, so he's here. All right, 1 cup of flour. That was hard. Wow, that's awesome. Switzerland. Is it warm there right now? Or is it like, well, no, that makes no sense. Is it freezing there right now? Is the real thing. I heard it can be warm there, but like I can't imagine it would be warm there right now because it's like winter here. Oh, salt. I put salt in there. I'm one of those people that just kind of sprinkles until the ancestors tell us to stop. This is a roasted garlic and herb blend. It's going in there. And I'm gonna put some chipotle too. Bold chipotle seasoning. Because these are buffalo wings. And they're supposed to be mesquite and awesome, right? I have no idea if it's gonna be good. Pepper, because I like pepper. And let's put some chicken seasoning in there. That sounds good, right? Come up here. It's all down the Jordan. I saw one recipe said put paprika in there. So that's what's happening now. And I'm going to get, I don't know where my whisk is. So I'm going to use a fork. Go ahead and stir this up. So this is my batter. That's how I'm doing this right now. It's a batter. Y'all have any interesting questions for me today? For if you guys are switching, see, I can't tell who's here except for Raisins Myrtle. I knew she was here because she talked to me. But you can go ahead and put anything in the chat and I'll answer your questions. It doesn't have to be cooking related. It could be, spirituality related or, food related. It could be like, what do you call it? It could be literally anything, to be honest. It's nice and thick. You see that? I think it might turn out good. I don't know, though. We'll see. We're going to put a little bit of oil in there so it can become a little crispy. It might not be crispy, but we'll see. So it's about like a tablespoon of oil. But yeah, so just mixing that in there. I should call this like the accidental chef show. But yeah, so if you want to talk to me about, I don't know, herbs or, spices or anything really, I'm a herbalist. You got a bunion on your foot. I'm not grossed out. I mean, someone else might be grossed out, but you never know. All right, so now I'm going to throw my cauliflower in there. I kind of want it to be smaller, so I'm just going to break it a little bit. Yeah. I want to go down. And I keep, I don't know the words to this song, you know. Okay. Cauliflower is going to be good. So after I put them all in here, I'm gonna stir it up and make sure it gets all coated. I'm gonna put it on this thing. Put it on this pan. My oven is preheated to 400 already. So this smells awesome. I don't know how I do it, but this smells amazing. It might be delicious. We'll see. I'm gonna have to write this down or something. Isn't worth the pain. Look at it. I know it looks like nothing to you, but to me it looks awesome. I'm really proud of it. It's super battered up. I'm hoping it'll turn crispy in the oven. I could sprinkle it with flour, but I don't really want to do that. So I'm just gonna let it sit the way it is. Then when I take it out, hopefully it'll be nice and tender and delicious. I'm gonna put hot sauce on it. All right. All right.
Back again.
You're back again. He just wants food. That's all. He's being nosy. Watch out. All right, it's going in the oven. Wait. Oh, they smelled already. All right. That's in there.
What's in here?
Cabbage. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Oh God, that smells amazing. I didn't put anything in there. All right, let's put some stuff in the actual. I like to put where'd it go? Seasonal in here. You doing all right over there? Oh no. Oh, good. All right. Chicken season again. There's no chicken in it, so I mean, it can go in there, right? And then seasonal, I use that on everything, except for what we just made. I didn't use it at all on there. But it has salt in it, so I wouldn't recommend putting salt in this, in anything. Oh, no. What I like about the Savoy cabbage is that it's all curly. I like curly. This isn't gonna work. It smells so good. It's killing me. It smells so good. All right, top's going back on. So I have no idea how long I should put the cabbage on there. So I'm just gonna keep randomly checking it the whole time just to see. Hi, Lily. To see if it's crisped up. I have no idea what I'm doing, like I said before. But it might turn out good, or it might turn out basic. But it will be edible when I'm done. So that's all that matters. Nah, I just cleaned. This is all I'm making today. I'm not making anything fancy. Well, this is kind of fancy, I guess. Oh, I was gonna make sweet potato, but I don't really know. That seems like a lot. Oh my Lord. Alright. Time to feed my dog. So I'm thinking, a lot of people had some really good ideas earlier today about what to talk about, and I, for the life of me, cannot remember one single idea. Except for yoga. I can't do yoga in the kitchen. That'd be weird. I gotta clean this mess up I made. I think I can smell it. It smells like chicken. It's weird. Wash my hands. Actually, I was. How old am I now? I'm 27, so I think I was like 23 when I started the herbalism thing. I started doing herbalism on my own probably around 23, actually, yeah. 23. And then let me turn this down. I was 23, and then I had an epiphany while watching Practical Magic, which is how I started herbalism in the first place. I was watching Practical Magic, and I was like, gosh, I would love to make all my own herbal remedies. That'd be really cool with just plants outside. So then I was like, well, is that a thing? Is herbalism a thing? I feel like that's a word. It should be a word. So I Googled it. I Googled herbalism, and because I Googled herbalism, and it was a thing. I got a book. I bought a book, and actually the book is called the Herbal Medicine Maker Handbook. So I made that book. I got that book, and then I started like from the first chapter and went through it. The first thing he tells you to do is go outside and look for dandelions. And so I went outside and I looked for dandelions, and I brought them back. I chopped them up like he said, and I put them in a jar and made a tincture with 100 proof alcohol. Is what I did, and then like right after that, I got I was doing it. I was constantly like, doing different things with herbalism. And then I was watching it, and then I had this other epiphany. It was like a calling, which is what a lot of herbalists say. They all say it's a calling. So I get this calling, and I was like, man, I wonder if I can go back to school for this. Because I already had a bachelor's in biology. I was already doing that anyway. So I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to go back, and I'm going to look for it. I'm going to see if it's a thing. And it was. And there was 2 programs that were accredited by, at least that was on the Herbalist Guild. There was 2 programs that were accredited by the Board of Education at the time. And it was the one was in Oregon. I can't remember. It was like ACHS or something like that. But they wanted me to pay everything out of pocket. And so they wanted to pay everything out of pocket. And I was like, I really can't afford to do this. And the other place wanted a higher GPA than I thought that I had. I didn't think I had a good enough GPA to go to the place that I went to. But I'm the kind of person that doesn't like just decide, you know what, I can't do it. So I was like, you know what? Doesn't hurt to try. So I tried it and I got accepted. And so then I started that like 3 years ago. Um, it was supposed to be done. I'm not sure. I started it in 2015, I think. So yeah, so like 3 years ago, and I finished it like the end of the year last year. So it was like a 3 year program. It was supposed to be done in like August. Um, but yeah, my epiphany the second time was actually that I wanted to have a wellness center that had yoga, herbalism, and and there was a third thing that for some reason I can't remember. It must have been phased out. Um, but I wanted it to be kind of a mystical store filled with like mystical things, like things for healing. I wanted it to have all the healing things. I wanted to have Reiki. I wanted it to have massage. I just wanted everything all in one building. So, and I thought to myself, the first step is to get this degree. And I don't know why, but it like worked out perfectly. It was like meant to be. So, um, I'm 27. I didn't read the second part, but I'm 27 now. Yes, it was like 4 years ago that I started this whole thing. Don't have to do that. If you want to go to a herbal program, you could go to just any really. There's a lot of really good regular herbal programs. Um, Personally, I wanted a master's because there was this thing happening where all the black girls were, it was just like this thing, it was a statistic where black women were the highest race getting higher degrees. And I was like, I want to be part of that statistic. That sounds awesome, So I was like, I need to find a master's program, but I don't know what I want to do. And I was really happy that I decided to do that. It was definitely a calling. It's looking good in there. It was definitely a calling. So I'm glad you asked that question because I love talking about that story. Practical Magic is my favorite movie, period. It reminds me of my sister and me. Not so much anymore because my sister, she was a lot like Julian a long time ago and she's not anymore. She's grown out of it, but she will be, something. We're still that close to each other. You know what I mean? Like we're so close to each other now. So I'm excited about it. Still trying to understand how this thing works. I feel like this could be more involved if I had like better food choices. It's not that involved, but hopefully it'll turn out good. I mean, I can't wait to show you the end result, like that's going to be awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be so good. Let me think. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to get that together now. I've had an online site, but I'm much better in person than I am online. I'm not I don't know. I feel like online I just seem like some weirdo who's trying to take people's money, and that is not me at all. Like I hate that. But if I was in a store in person, I would rather talk to people. When I go to festivals, I do so much better because I'm just sitting there talking to everyone and getting to know them a little bit, and they end up buying from me, and that's great. But I'm just so much better in person. I like people. Not all the time. I'm still kind of introverted in some ways. I like to stay in the house, but I also like people. I like talking to people. I like knowing them, and so it's always a good experience, I think. So I hope I get it too, so I can actually do it. Let's see what this looks like. I have no idea what it looks like. Sounds good, I think. I have no idea. It looks like stuff in the oven. My dog is staring at me from afar. See if I can catch her. Can't really see her. Oh no, she's coming. She's coming to say hi. She's coming to say hi. Hi, Lily. Hi, Lily. Hi, baby. Oh, she wants to go outside. Okay, you can go outside. Okay, I'm gonna let you out. She likes the snow. She likes the snow. It does sound good. I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. All right. Let me see. What are you eating tonight? Something good? Is it even night where you are? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the rules. All right. Thinking the food looks really delicious. I wonder if I can put this on my phone. Can I switch it? I'm gonna switch it. Let's see. I have no idea. Oh my gosh, I can see myself on my phone, but I can't interact. That's so rude. Oh, this is creepy. I don't like it. I'm getting out. I'm getting out of it. All right. Okay, we're good. It's gone. That was so strange. Was that me? Oh no, it was weird. All right, let's check on. Ooh, don't do that. Let's check on this right here. It smells amazing. Well, you can really smell the meatiness of the mushrooms, the shiitake mushrooms. It's really hot. Just gonna let it. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. That's great. You can't see it, but it's perfect. It's great. Let me see him. Let it cook out the juices. Let's check on this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna broil it now. See what happens. It's gonna be delicious. Who knows? I need another bowl. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. No, I need another. Well, yeah, no, we're gonna put it in here. Oops. So, this is my handy dandy whatchamacallit. I don't even know what it's called. Tupperware, I guess. And I'm gonna take some hot sauce. I'm just gonna go crazy in here like that. Hot sauce. I think that's good. It's a good amount of hot sauce. Because there's already flour technically on there. Oh, I'm opening it in Philadelphia. Philadelphia, because we're going to move back to Philadelphia. Right now, I'm in Maryland. I'm not in Philadelphia. But we're going to move back there. So when I do open it, I want it to be somewhere where I don't have to like keep going back and forth. So I'm just going to end up putting it there when it's done and ready. So that's the plan anyway. I can't wait. It's going to be fancy. Fancy smancy. All right, what else do I want to put in here? Ooh, I'm going to put salsa in here. So we got this like homemade style Mexican salsa. It's good. And it's medium because my husband don't like spicy. I love me some spicy though. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in there. Oh, my dog wants to come back in. I think that's good. It's good. It's gonna be delicious. Hi, Lily. You have fun in the snow? Okay. Watch out. All right. We're gonna move this around a little. Looking good though. I should have All right. It looks good. I'm just gonna let it boil a little longer. It's looking good. You can kind of see the breading stuck to the spoon. I'm gonna try it. It's not crispy, but it's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here like this. And when it's done, I'm gonna put the cauliflower in here and I'm gonna shake it up. And then it's gonna be done. It's gonna be delicious too. But even though it's gonna be in Philadelphia, it's gonna like have like it's gonna have like a space for sorry, my brain's not working. The online thing is still gonna be happening. So like for people who can't get to Philadelphia, obviously, you know, they can just go online and continue to use the online part. But we'll also have the in-store part too, because a lot of people like face-to-face interaction or prefer it over like online stuff. But currently we do online stuff, online consultations, online everything. Excuse me. So that's exciting. Food's pretty much ready, except not. I gotta wait for this to get all brown and crispy looking. Because it's not. It's not brown and crispy looking. Right, Lily? Why are you so cold? You're such a cold puppy. She wants to say hi again. You want to say hi? You just gonna look at me? You gonna look at me? He's so silly. What are you so silly for? She's so silly. She's a funny dog. I like it when she plays because she's getting old. And I don't want her to die because I love her. Oh, the state is Pennsylvania. I said Philadelphia, and you asked me what state. It's Pennsylvania, but like I'm so used to saying Philly because my husband's from Philly, and he doesn't say Pennsylvania. He always says Philly. All right, I think you're done. Go ahead and stir you up one more time. Put that on there. That's all. What is this looking like? This is looking like done. Is what it's looking like. Let's turn that off. All right. Here's partly the moment of truth. As long as I don't burn myself, because I feel like I'm gonna burn myself. All right. Here is my not so crispy cauliflower so far. It is one of those things that stops me from burning myself. So let's put this. We're gonna take this handy dandy whatchamacallit. I'm gonna put that. Put everything in here. Oh, it is crispy. I lied. It's very crispy. I'm really proud of it. It's perfect. Because I make stuff up all the time. And that's how good things get made. I'm going to have a time trying to clean this thing off, though, that's for sure. Almost done. One more. All right. Now we shake it. Right, Lily? She's like, I don't care. Just feed me. Tastes good. Yeah, you are. You're the only one in the chat. It's just me and you. But it's cool. We're friends now. We're besties now. All right. So here's the cauliflower. It looks like crap. It smells good, though. It smells amazing. Oh, really? I can't even tell if there's another person here. I just decided it's just you. You're the only one that I've been talking to this whole time. So I figured it's just you. But you're my buddy, so it's fine. It's just me and you. And you get to see the finished product. All right. Flour. All right. That's it. If I can get this to look at it. Ta-da! Cauliflower. That's technically buffalo cauliflower and cabbage. And it actually smells amazing. It is really good. So, thank you for being here. If you have any other questions, just send me a message or something. I'm here. That tastes so good. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I'm so proud of this. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for asking me questions. And I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to end now. Adios.